Hello, everybody, and welcome to the very first episode of the UC Esports POGcast. My name is Evan. I'm the graphic designer for UC Esports. To my, I guess that'd be my right?
Your left.
My left? Who's to my left?
This way. It's Mika. Mika's on top.
Oh my god.
Hi. I'm the president of UC Esports, Mika.
Whoa, who's that down there?
Tatsu, also known as Kevin. I am the social media manager for UC Esports. So yeah.
Wow,
our own
amazing
podcast.
We did it, finally. We did it, Reddit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is this is something we've had planned for a little bit. I'm sorry if I look up this way, but I've got this stream up here. Please don't mind me.
You're fine.
He's got a big job.
A big job, yeah. There's many moving cogs here. This is something we've had planned for a little bit of time now, but we wanted to do like a podcast type thing, just to like help build the community for the club a bit more and connect with you guys. So, thanks for tuning in today. We appreciate seeing you here. Nap, Morrissey, I'm Table Mass in the chat. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Today we're gonna be. Sorry if speak over me if you want to, guys. By the way, if you have anything you want to say.
I was just gonna say that we actually asked for community feedback for the first episode. So thank you to everyone who actually contributed.
Yes.
To that Twitter thread. I kind of hinted at it. It was like June 3rd. You tweeted out, tell us the story behind your tag. We're interested and ready to listen. That was actually for today. We're doing introductions between all three of us. We have some questions prepared. We also want to answer your questions. You can respond down below in Twitch chat. And if you're on Twitter right now, if you want to tweet at us with the hashtag UC Podcast, that's POG with a G and capital UCP, everything else lowercase, can tweet at us there. I have Twitter open on my phone. I'll be able to see those. Evan can see Twitch chat. But yeah,
Yes.
We're just going to go around and tell our introduction stories.
So what? El Presidente, like to get started?
Sure. I looked on the stream and I realized I look like a Sims 1 character.
Hey,
But it's okay. It's okay.
This is the first.
that
this
gamer-
is the pilot.
Yeah, the pilot.
beta.
We'll get a budget later. But
Exactly. Once we get
hi.
Pinto on.
I'm Mika. Should I also explain like the origin behind my my tag?
Yes, do
Should we
it.
get that out of the way? All right.
The
So,
questions are in podcast planning.
Hmm?
The questions are in the planning channel.
so answer all of those. Okay, so we have some questions. Smiley face.
Oh my goodness.
Smile.
So I guess I'll get the gamer tag one out of the way. So I'm Indian. My name's Malavika. That's like my League IGN. That's my Blizzard tag. So that's kind of a given. I mean, not many people are gonna have that name, at least in NA. So free name. But I do go by Mika. Obviously, like that's my Discord name. That's everything else. It's easier to pronounce sometimes, unless people call me Micah, which kind of sucks.
Naturally.
We don't want to talk about that, but how Mika came to be was, well, basically I'm a weeb. I was a big weeb in like middle school,
Shoutouts to Weeb.
and yeah, and I got really into Vocaloid, specifically Hatsune Miku. So back in the Skype, the good Skype days, I changed my display name to Miku Miku with a heart at the end, and then I was like, there's no U in my name, so let's just change that to an A. And then I was like, wait, that's also Japanese. And ta-da.
Wait, is Mika Japanese for something? Mika, or is?
I think it means something, but like it's a name. Like, all the names mean something.
I think it means something. Not quite sure yet, though.
It's something.
I kind of want to find out now. Hold on.
I mean I didn't pick it for like the name. I think it might mean like something like very feminine, but I just changed it.
Or feminine,
to that.
so it fits you.
Oh, shoot.
I try. So what got me into esports?
Oh no. Mika just means Mika.
Mika just means Mika.
Yeah,
I'm a
why
fraud.
are you president? That's kind of weird.
That is kind of weird. I'm a girl and a president of an esports club.
Yeah,
I'm not even good at video games.
You play video games?
I'm kind of, on the side.
What a loser.
I know, right? So I got into video games like at a really early age. My first video game was Duck Hunt, so that's fun. I was like 3 when I played that, so
Let's go
thanks,
Duck
Mom
Hunt.
and Dad. Right? I also played Duck Hunt and Smash, so that was a good run until I realized I suck at the game, and
Hey, you made a good run after one UC Smash tournament you went to.
I did, didn't I? I remember the reverse mains.
Ooh.
Insane. And then I realized I don't know how to play Roy, so...
You used to be eyed at Corn, though.
Yeah, Corrin was my first Ultimate main. And it's Corrin and Peach, but Corrin was like, it clicked, kinda. But anyway, going back to the esports part, I played games, liked games, got into League of Legends when I was like 13, 14. And then when I was in high school, my senior year, I wanted to see if there was any like video game club, specifically like esports, because I like watching LCS. And so, yeah, I looked on Campus Link, which was like OrgSync at the time,
Campus
and I
Link.
found this club, and then I started helping out, and yeah.
The first time I discovered this club, Mike Clark beat my ass in Smash Bros. When I was here as a senior in high school.
Speaking about Mike Clark, he is the most fraudulent Hearthstone player on
Are we
this
gonna
planet.
take this opportunity to call him Mike Clark?
He can't play
I will.
Overwatch.
Fraudulent. Sucks at Overwatch, constantly feeds to the enemy team.
I hear
love
Mike
him.
Clark mains Donkey Kong, and that's all you really need to hear.
Yeah, I mean that's better than maining Jigglypuff.
True.
Anyways,
Yeah, that was a nice roast.
yeah.
That should be a next another topic. You know, like esports roasts.
True. That's related.
We'll bring on the winners of most toxic players for UC
Uh-oh.
Esports.
Oh, shit. Where's the gamer moment, guys?
Uh-oh.
Oh
Okay,
my god.
cut the stream.
Cut the stream.
We don't talk
So,
about that one. We don't
My
talk about
favorite game to play competitively, obviously, it's Neopets. You know, Neopets Battle Arena.
Right.
Yeah, it's not the game that I play like every day, League of Legends. My favorite professional team, I have a soft spot for for TSM, like in NA, but I like SKT. Go Faker. And my preferred console, is just PC. Preferred PC, any PC. I like MSI. But good job if you build your own computer, smiley face.
Hey, good
Must be
job.
nice. Can't even do that, and I'm a computer engineer.
Man, how does it
Right,
feel to be a
so-
fraud?
Feels great. At least I'm not Mike Clark.
I'm
Okay.
At the end of the day, at least you're not Mike Clark. And that's all that really matters when it comes down to it.
Alright, so I guess I can go next. What got me into esports, just like Mika, I actually loved Kid. No, did not mean to say that. I loved Smash
loved
as a
kids.
kid. I loved video games as a kid. So, when I was a kid, the first game I ever played was Super Mario World, and I was like, I want to build games. That was my thing for the longest. The exact moment that got me into esports was it was 2009 Evo, and I think it was Hungrybox versus Mango. And you know, being like 8 or something, I'm just like, who's Hungrybox? Why is the box hungry? This does not make sense to me, but I loved Melee as a kid, and I was watching it. It's like, yo, I want to do that. So when Smash 4 came out, because, you know, I still wasn't old enough to compete in Brawl, I started competing, like, near the end of Smash 4.
Mhm.
But now, I compete Ultimate. The origin of my tag, lots of people think it's Street Fighter related.
Oh, I know what it is, though.
Yeah, my entire tag is Slayer Pawn Tatsu. So, this is the most elaborate story for a tag. I was on a forum, like a very old Nintendo forum, where like you could earn eShop cards and stuff, and it was legitimate. It was a legitimate site, and I actually used to like the community there.
Oh.
I made myself known on the site by being the quote unquote best Smash player on that site, because like not really anyone on that site of like over 1,000 people played Smash for some reason. So, you know, flexing my middle school ego, being the best on the website. And, whenever, like, a relatively good player came around talking trash, they were like, yo, fight Tatsu. Fight him, he's so good. My tag at the time was Cobb, because I really like Corn on the Cob, so that's how...
Naturally.
Of course.
All my homies called me Cake for the longest time.
But, whenever a good Smash player... Light, actually, like... The Light that was a part of Rogue, he actually was on this site too, and that's how we met each other. And we used to play like almost every day. We went even in games in Smash for it, but this was like way before he popped off. So like obviously he's super good now, but that's how we met. And basically we had an event where I beat him in like a tiebreaker, and they were like, "Yo, you're like the Slayer of Smash Gods," and I was like, "Yo, that's kind of hype," but I didn't want to call myself Slayer of Gods because my ego is not that big. It's big, but not that big. And this was around the time Xenoblade Chronicles X that came out. So it literally came out the week of my birthday. And I was like, I want that game. And there's this creature. There's these creatures called Nopon, right? And the main Nopon is called the Hero Pawn, which is like destined to like save the village or something, or save the tribe for that one game. The quote unquote Hero Pawn of that game was named Tatsu. And, Tatsu was, like, a niche character, but I loved him. I would die for Tatsu. So, I was like, I want my tag to have the name Tatsu in it. So, I combined Slayer of Gods, Hero Pawn, and Tatsu, and then that's how Slayer Pawn Tatsu is.
There we go.
Yeah.
Humble beginnings.
Yes, ma'am. My favorite game to play game. Right now it's to win, man. Slowly getting back into Overwatch after some realism. I don't think it get back into Overwatch. Favorite professional team, definitely Handable. I think they are probably the funniest team out there. And their brand is just great. I love everyone on Handable. And my
Tatsu? You're going wub wub wub. Like there's like a no, like yeah, it's your mic. Tat's going crazy about it. You sound like you have like a voice modifier.
Hold on, I gotta hear this. Oh man,
We got a robot and we got a Sims 1 character, and we have Evan.
Hey, I'm
animated
here.
Hey.
Whoa, full circle.
Please do not think me. But
Just the robot knows. Is it good? Is it good for you?
Good? I don't know.
Oh, God.
Did we just bring in a guest? It is 7:15. It was 7:13. I mean, yeah.
He still sounds like a robot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gone. Oh. Hello.
Who's the first guest? Oh wait.
Our first.
It's Tatsu.
Tatsu.
I just rejoined.
Hey, he's
Yeah, you're
good.
fine.
He's good.
We cured him.
Big fan. But to answer the last question, PS4 definitely the preferred console.
Dope.
And if they didn't hear my favorite team, it's Panda Global.
Panda.
We love Panda Global.
Plop.
Artwork drawn by Akai Riot.
SM
Mascot.
Ooh.
Big fan.
Big fan.
Okay.
All right, Emma,
So
your turn.
we'll make this a
Our
little
first
fast
guest
so we
is
can
Kobe.
get our fellas in. But what got me into esports? I wouldn't even say I'm like super big into esports, despite me being part of the esports club at this point. I just like playing games, and I don't get into them super competitively. Like I used to regularly go to Smash Club. I'm hoping to get back into it soon. But I love playing Splatoon, and so that's about as close to esports as I've ever gotten. My tag is Animated E. I've gone through like 50 different tags, always changing it. But the recent one is just, it kind of popped into my head one day because the E, despite my name being Evan, stands for enthusiast, not Evan. And I figured I want to be an animator, and I'm also enthusiastic about a lot of things, so I figured that would be really all-encompassing for any online presence that I would need. And it works pretty well. I used to be known as Exploding Brain 7 when I was younger, so a bit of a glow up. Also, wait, Mika, can you say something real quick?
Hi.
Oh, you're on push to talk. Never mind. I thought my audio was off. Anyways.
No. I'm just over here laughing about these these beginnings.
Chat,
Yeah.
Chat is making fun of my mic while I'm in chat. I see you. I see you. You're not slick.
Oh, they're not trying to be slick. Just like that. Favorite game to play competitively? Oh, you know what it is. Splatoon, baby. We got the
One or
inkling
two,
right back
one or
there. Two. I will always remember my one Origins. That was my most played Wii U game. ARMS though.
I got to S plus with a broken gamepad as my biggest
Whoa.
flex.
That's how you do
Elite
it.
gamer.
I do got to give some love to ARMS though. My came out the day before my birthday in 2017, June 16th. I love that game. I can't wait for ARMS 2. I can't wait for Min Min. Favorite professional team? The folks over at UC Splat are really killing it lately. They
are.
And then
Hog.
big fan of the Nintendo Switch, obviously. Yeah, shout out to UC Splat. I see you, Nap. I see you, Chad. Anyways, now that we got that out of the way, I think it's about time that we bring the first guest in. So
no,
drum roll
we
on
aren't.
that. Oh damn!
I'm talking about shouting out Stony P, not shouting him out.
Stony P, I know him.
All right,
Club
so who's our
Snow.
first guest?
Kobe.
Let's go, Kobe.
Kobe number 6963. So cool.
Big fan.
It's Kobe.
Hey,
Hello.
Kobe.
Hi, buddy.
Hello. I'm happy to be here.
Happy
Thanks
to have
for-
you.
Yeah, thanks for being here.
Heck yeah.
Thanks for joining us.
So what are we talking about? I lost track after I heard robot microphone. I heard there was.
Okay, well, thank you, Kobe.
I
for
heard there
joining
was some
us.
trash talk about jiggly mains in here. I want to know what that.
Ooh.
Oh.
All right. Well,
gotta get. I moved
On
him
to
to
the
like
next
the
guest.
shadow.
Where did
Hold on.
Kobe go?
Kobe, come back. I moved him to
Kobe,
casual,
where are
but I
you?
realized I don't know where that is.
oh no, Tatsu killed
He's
Kobe.
He's abusing his
Oh, wait.
power
Oh
already.
wait, no. All right, I see him. Kobe, come back. Kobe, come
Kobe,
back.
come back. Like Gary. Oh man.
How is he gonna come back? Oh, he's right there.
Drag him in.
Are we in it? Exactly.
All right, Kobe. I apologize.
hey, there we
on
go.
I was unfairly kicked after I mentioned Jigglypuff mains. Clearly,
that wasn't me. That wasn't me.
Clearly,
There's
Mika
some
has
bias within
problems.
this room.
Yeah, kind of a sinner.
Yeah, it's all. I'm just
happens.
impeach me already. You know.
It's all right. It's all right. What do we have on the agenda? What am I here to talk about today?
You got your gamer tags. I see you have like a few of them. You know.
So yeah, I could talk about that. I guess it
Yeah.
lines up to what you guys were talking about with how you guys got it started gaming. I got started when I was really young on the good old PS2. And I went through a few nicknames, and then I finally, after like a few inferior consoles and a Nintendo DS and whatnot, and playing Pokemon for a lot of time, I finally got a PS4 as an emo freshman, and of course, I don't know what possessed me to pick the name, but I chose the name Deadshot, and I'm not sure why.
Wow. It just came to you?
Is
Deadshot?
Is that
because
like a
of,
DC character?
DC?
Deadshot was that edgy sniper character from DC than Batman that actually killed people.
Will Smith, by
I
the
mean-
way.
Will Smith like Deadshot?
Deadshot and Slade, probably the two coolest DC.
So I ended up just switching around some names as I started playing new games. The ones that I've kept up to these days are the ones that I've honestly just found most funny. So on Steam, I'm Russell Jimmies. On
Naturally.
League of Legends, I'm Bank Plank. Because Money Pirate, I miss it. And I think that's about the extent of the games I really care about. Now for UC, I play on the competitive Hearthstone team, and I want to see what we can do with Runeterra because I'm really excited about this game. I think we can. I think it's really cool that what Ride's done with it. So I'm very excited to see if we can do something with that. That being said, I have to actually step into ranked a little more before I can volunteer to be a part of any team.
Right.
But once that happens, we'll see what Mika can do.
Oh yeah, me, right?
Right.
You are the president. You are the one that makes
your
things happen.
responsibility.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do about that. I mean, it
Pull
kind
some
of does
strings.
depend on like the community. Like when it came out, like I was really into it, and then I realized like spamming Tryndamere decks doesn't get me anywhere as much as I like it to.
me rage. Me do overwhelm.
Me die, but not really.
Mm.
Just don't die. Just dodge.
It's always an interesting strategy.
So what's your
quite the
tag
best.
on Runeterra then?
It's Bank Plank still. It shares the League of Legends tag.
Which makes
There
sense,
we go.
yeah.
Yeah, of course. Consistency.
As
is
does
key.
same thing for Valorant. Valorant and League and everything all share their tags. Because Riot got lazy.
What's
It
up?
happens.
Yeah. Yeah,
Riot-
and very much, yeah, what's new?
Riot putting in effort.
Valorant,
Gonna
by
be
the
dumb.
way.
Valorant.
Not allowed. Not allowed.
Anti-cheat, by the way.
Oh god.
I can't use my Dragon Center, by the way. But another question, I guess, is what is your favorite professional team?
Favorite professional team. When I first started playing and getting into the competitive scene, of course, the first team you usually see is TSM because the TSM League chants are so iconic.
Yeah.
And then after that, I ended up really starting to like 100 Thieves, especially when Aftermoo plays. Aftermoo is just a great support, and he's very funny.
I agree. Yeah, Aframu. I don't know what he's up to lately, but when he was on 100 Thieves with Meteos, like that was pretty hype. Yeah.
It's such a watchable streamer too. Like,
Yeah, he's a funny guy. Yeah, I like watching his Bard.
definitely his Bard is classic. His Bard is very classic. But once all that got in, yeah, 100 Thieves definitely became one of my favorite teams. They've dipped in power now. They have not been performing to the utmost, but that's okay. We still
Yeah.
love them for who they are.
Yeah, me with SKT.
Oh man, SKTs fall from grace. Faker cry in chat. Holy crap, man.
Baker crying makes me cry. It's so sad.
Right. So,
Evan's like, what the hell?
I don't know what you're talking about. I just play Splatoon.
all you need to know is
just
Faker
smile
cry.
and wave. Just smile and wave.
Right?
All you need to know is Faker cry. That's it.
Right.
I will. I'll keep
So,
that in mind for next.
So
podcast.
moving on to the last question we have from you, and then chat once again. Don't be afraid to ask questions you want us to answer.
Especially
We'll
if it's
happily
like
answer
regarding
questions
the
from chat.
person.
Faker washed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell us who your favorite member is right now. But anyways, what's your favorite console, buddy? Or if you
Favorite
prefer
console? Oh man. I definitely think that PC is like where I just enjoy gaming most.
Mhm.
But I still got so many boys on the PS4.
There we go.
My
What
boy,
about that
I got.
PS5 design though?
Oh, she got curves. That's all I'm saying.
Oh.
I'll
That's what we
say
like
she
to
got
hear.
curves.
That's what we
But
like
on
to hear.
PS4, I just have too many friends. I have my friends Mario and my boy Felipe, who's in my profile picture right now. Shout out to my boy Felipe. I love him.
Shout out to Felipe.
Shout out to Felipe, hell yeah. And then, but definitely PC, just because I've been able to play with a lot of the UC people. It's just been a lot of fun to be around the community that we've had here. So I think that I still gotta have I still have that love for PC, if that makes sense.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah,
Probably
makes
takes
sense.
the cake for me.
Right. So before we bring on our next guest, do you yourself have any questions you want to ask
Oh,
us
God.
or shout out? And
I guess I have just a random question for Mika.
Oh.
she has a random
Yeah.
answer.
Yeah, I just have a random question for Mika.
Let's hear it.
I gotta know, what is it like managing us animals? Because I wasn't sure how you became the president,
Mika
but I
tells
can't
all.
imagine that it's too enjoyable.
It has its ups and its downs.
I
Oh.
was not expecting this for
I
episode
love
1.
us.
I
Wow.
love you guys, but I mean, I have to admit, there's some times where I'm just like, what happened? Like, why am I doing
Skyline?
this? But it's like,
Skyline.
She's in too deep.
I mean, I am in too deep. I've been in this club since I was a freshman. I'm about to be in my 4th year. I've been on exec for like almost 3 years. I'm too deep. I care too much about the club, and I just feel like we need someone who knows. Like, no offense to you gamers, but some of you guys can organize things. So
No, that's
It
pretty
takes a
I
nice
have to
mix
be,
of
I have to
us
be
all.
the mom.
Well, organizing is stupid. We should all just wing it.
This
I
is
know,
why.
right? I know, right?
This coming from the vice president of UC Smash. Oh God.
Oh,
Hey man,
God.
we know what we're doing. I'm about to be future president, and you know everything Mike built. I will.
Oh wow, he's claiming his
Oh
throne.
no.
No,
Oh no, the power trip.
What? Why
Mike-
future?
Mike
Why
literally-
future? What about
because
right now?
Mike told me.
Down with Mike.
Overthrow Mike right now.
All right, let me.
Stony
DM
P
him
will
real
show
quick.
up.
He's at the dog park, so maybe he'll let you. He'll be in a good mood, you know?
Perhaps.
Hey Mike, just letting you know, UC Esports told me to take over UC Smash.
It was taken out of
Smile.
context.
Thanks, bud.
Thanks for that question.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm glad that I got apparently some sort of gears turning. But thank you guys
Yeah.
for having me so much. Best of the
Yeah.
podcast. I hope to come back sometime.
Yeah, thanks for filling it out. Appreciate it.
Of course. Shout outs to all my Jigglypuff players out there. No hate for
okay.
Jigglypuff.
That's
You
enough
on
of
out.
you. That's enough of you. Server muted. Oh wait, no.
Alright, goodbye guys.
Later,
Bye,
man.
have a good night.
You too.
All right, what?
All right, up
what
next.
a lovely guy.
We got String Bean. Ryan String Bean Stringer.
Dude, I
Drag
know
him
him.
in here.
I don't think I want.
Pepe
String
Bean.
Bean. Okay, too far.
To. Hold on.
Oh, shoot.
You beat him.
Hello?
You beat me too.
Huh?
String bean.
Ryan!
He said, "Huh?
Where am I?
Is that a monkey
What's
on the
up?
You're,
screen?"
you're in a safe place now.
It's a chimpanzee.
Okay.
Yeah.
Donkey Kong, by the way.
Oh, not. Don't tell
Donkey Kong
Colin.
is an ape.
I just I enjoy making my profile picture something I can relate to emotionally.
You know,
Yeah.
I feel that. I feel that. That's why I have Manny saying "turn it up" in mine.
How do you?
Oh.
How does that relate to you emotionally?
It's
None of your
personal.
business, buddy. Anyways,
It's
question
personal.
number one.
Oh,
What?
feel
Yeah.
free to turn your webcam. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
Peru
If
wants
you-
to
if
see
you
your
want.
beautiful face. The Pepe
Who-
Bean.
I left my sorry, left my camera in Cincinnati. So
Let's go back.
He really
Let's go
beat
back.
us.
just
Hey,
go
we'll
back.
we'll. How long's the drive for you, String Bean?
Like 45 to an hour?
4 hours.
We'll keep the
Wow.
podcast going.
Yeah.
Bro, we got mobile.
We'll just
mobile.
we'll just pull up the jump rope challenge on Switch for a bit, play some. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
True.
it's gonna
Alright.
be a long challenge, but you know whatever. I'll think about it.
I'll do it
Right.
just for you. Anyways,
Let's get right into those questions.
Let's
All right,
get rolling.
all right, buddy. We want to know the secrets. We want to know what makes you you. So, question number one. Gonna go in a different order to keep it interesting. What's the origin of your tag?
Like string bean.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Do you go by another tag?
it's a. I
What's
go
the
by
origin
meta
of
tags.
Ryan?
I'm not sure.
How did you come up with that?
Get Mama Bean on here.
I don't know. I just like sort of was birthed, and I was like, you know what I want to be called, and then. It's
Dang,
just
you
happened.
told them what you want to be named. That's a power move. That right there is.
He was gonna be called
Good on you.
Steven or something. He said no.
So nah, it's gonna be named after my dad, and I was like, nah, I'm me.
Your dad's name is Steven?
True.
All right, but anyways,
Yes.
my string bean. There's a lot that goes into it, surprisingly enough. So a string bean is actually just like slang for like tall and skinny.
Mm-hmm.
That's one part of it. So
Are you
My,
tall and
uh,
skinny?
yeah,
Yeah, we need that webcam on for context.
yeah,
Right?
you just gotta believe me. I guess you just gotta.
I didn't know if you were
Paint a
short and
mental
chubby.
image.
Like a Campbell's chicken soup.
Yes.
But yeah, so my dad actually got called that in high school, and then I got called that in high school. Like there was no like relation. It was just a coincidence that was like both of our nicknames.
Huh.
And then my last name is also Stringer, so string, and then bean. It just like fit.
Makes
So
sense.
my dad actually hated the name. He's like, why they call me tall and skinny? And I'm like, well, I don't care that much. Like, it's whatever. So I just sort of like owned up to it, and now it's String Bean. Yeah.
There we go.
Spwa says, "What's up, String Bean? It's Tanner from high school."
Oh no, not Tanner from high school.
He's the one that made fun of me for being a bean.
Yeah, shout out to Tanner for connecting with me on LinkedIn. That was like the first words we fucking exchanged with each other. Hey, here's my LinkedIn, and we just connected.
On LinkedIn?
Is my LinkedIn.
Yeah, search up Malavika Kumar on LinkedIn. I'm always looking for connections.
Same.
No.
Her own boyfriend won't connect with her though. Kind of weird. Kind of weird.
What do you mean? We are connected.
You're
Any
disconnected
weird
now.
shares?
Anyways,
Man,
I'm not connected with Mike. He doesn't like me.
You're not?
No, I don't know
Wait,
why.
Tatsu, you'll like this. You know who I'm connected to on LinkedIn?
Who?
Is
Ryan?
Zane,
Me too.
the
Me too.
the melee player.
You're
Same.
connected with Zane?
Yeah,
What?
I'm connected
Yeah.
with Zane as well.
How?
There was a day where he was like just accepting every single like link, and I just like did it, and now we're connected.
Man, that's such a flex. Be like, dang, you're a mod in his chat? I'm connected on LinkedIn.
Yeah, we know each other professionally.
We're business partners. What can I say?
Wow.
All right. Moving on to the next question, just to keep things rolling. What's your favorite game to play competitively?
To play competitively? I don't
Weren't
know.
you community head too?
Yeah, I'm community head of league. Trying to think what games I've played for UC.
Are you better than Mika?
Oh yeah, he's better than me.
Nah, Mika's like
No.
the best in NA.
Stop.
Best over two?
I'm
Yeah.
plat 4.
No, I'm like diamond in league. But
Wait, he'd rather play freaking Dota. Shaking my head. I thought we were gonna do
Riot's
the top.
fucking up league. Makes me very depressed.
What's wrong with
But
Dota?
that's for another time.
That is
That's for another time.
With the league.
I could talk about how Riot is messing up league and how Dota is just Dota for like 10 hours straight, but I don't want to.
Hey, stay tuned next week when we shit on Riot.
Yeah, right. We'll tag him.
The Riot cast.
Yeah, right. Fix your dog shit game.
Wait, what was I talking about? Oh, competitive games. I've played League and Hearthstone and PUBG for UC. I think League is probably the most fun because it was the most like, I don't know. I was bad at Hearthstone and really bad at PUBG, so
Still
playing
better
League
than
was
Mike.
like,
Okay.
So the game that I'm least
My-
bad at is the most fun.
yeah.
Yep.
I don't know how that works, but it does.
Did you just
You're
like put
winning.
more time into League and you were automatically better like that, or is it just something about the game for you?
I guess I just played more League than I did like shooters or card games.
Yeah.
I put more time into like trying to learn it at least. Like for Hearthstone, I just sort of like played a bunch and never
Right.
got extremely good because I never tried to get good. And then for PUBG, like I only played PUBG for UC because they needed someone to fill in. And then I was like a permanent addition for like a whole year. So
How did I get here?
I was like, how do I get here? Yeah.
Shoutouts to Cold Boy.
Shoutouts to Cold Boy. He's
Big fan
really
of
good at
Cold
PUBG.
Boy.
I'm a big fan of Cold Boy too. Me and him went to the same high school. Fun fact.
So you could say you warmed up to Cold Boy?
I don't know. I've known him since I was like 5, so I hope so.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
the string bean lore deepens.
Yeah.
Speaking about the string being lore, what got you into esports, buddy?
That's a good question.
That's why I
Let's
asked it.
I got a PC when I was like 13 because I had done like some summer job, and I just like bought it. I don't know. And I was playing what was that game? I was playing Team Fortress 2, right? I played that
Good
like
game. Good game.
every
Big
single
game.
day. Yeah, amazing game. So I played it every single day, and then me and my buddies like would play like competitive TF2 back when it was like in its like roots or whatever. So I guess that's what like really got me hooked is like, oh, you know, games are like, you know, you can actually compete against people and do fun stuff.
Right.
I don't know. Yeah, and then I started playing League and Dota and got crippling depression. What?
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. But yeah,
now-
I guess that's how I got into it.
Right.
Pog.
Yeah, shout out Team Fortress 2. Still the GOAT. Still the GOAT. Better than Overwatch.
Oh, it was sad.
Someone has to say it. Someone has to
He's
say it.
telling
I'm
the
sorry.
truth, though.
Low key.
I'm upset, but he's correct. So like I can't really argue that.
Yeah. I played a bit of Overwatch, but it just wasn't my style.
It's not for don't get back into Overwatch if you left. You're doing this.
Yeah, I don't plan on it. I really don't plan on it.
Yeah.
All right,
Right.
one more question? Or
Yeah, we got time for one more question because we are a bit behind. I'm assuming you prefer PC over console.
Oh yeah.
All right, there you
That's
have it,
like all
folks.
excuse.
There you go. There you go. All right. Thanks,
You
buddy.
know they have Overwatch on Switch if you want to get
Yeah,
back
no
into
problem.
Overwatch
Yeah,
on
with
Switch is
tilt
bad.
and everything. Yeah.
Switch is bad. If
It's okay.
$20 to the first person that can flick as Widowmaker with gyro controls.
it.
Just
All
throw
right.
your Switch across the room.
True. All right. But,
Well, thanks for hopping in, Ryan.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for having me anytime.
No problem. Just a reminder, we will send you your check in the mail of 5 cents for your one
Yes.
contribution.
You've made it.
Stream
Hey,
me
we
in-
take those. We
stream me
take
on
those.
YouTube.
We do.
All right, we'll catch you later.
All right, I'll see you guys later.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye, buddy. Okay, we gotta get.
Tanner from high school, by the way.
What a,
Big fan of Tanner. I don't know him,
so many
but
voice channels. So
I already
many
know I'm a
voice
big
channels.
fan.
Hi.
Welcome.
Hello.
Hi, Tanner from high school. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing great.
So let's get right into
Welcome to
it.
the show.
So
Go for
Yeah.
it. Thanks for having me.
Can you pronounce your
Squaw.
tag for me? I want to hear you say it.
All right. So I prefer to say it's kind of like a Pokemon, like a bird Pokemon.
Like you're saying your
right?
name.
So, like, Blah! You know? It's
that was beautiful.
Thank
There we
you. I get a lot of practice from people in every game that I play, just yelling it over the mic and me responding with Spwa.
Must be an honor.
Is it because you're bad or because you're doing something hype?
No, it mostly, honestly, it's genuinely just at the start of a game when people are like looking at people's names and will just yell out my name.
Huh.
Hey,
guess
you know,
Guess it's fun to say or something. I
Yeah,
don't
it's
know.
just very
People just like
yellable.
to do it. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
every time someone yells my tag, it's because I'm a bad healer.
I
Tatsu.
understand.
What?
So where did
Right.
Spaw come from then?
So, it's a long story. All right, I'm gonna have to take you back to 7th grade. Okay.
Oh,
So, little 7th grade Spwa was playing on his grandparents' iPad one day, and if you all haven't heard of the game Dragon Veil,
Oh, there we go.
Good game.
oh yes,
Good
yes, fantastic mobile game, one of my favorite. And I was playing Dragon Veil. I had just gotten a new tree dragon, and I thought it was the best dragon ever. And the auto-generated name for it was something like Thorny or something. And I was like, man, this is not, this is not a Cash Money name. I made the determination that I needed to come up with a different name for it. And so I kind of just started pressing random letters on the keyboard until something made sense. I ended up with like SPWA, and I was like, there's something there, and I just added a couple more A's on the end of it. And then that dragon became my favorite dragon, and his name was Spwa, and so that became all of my usernames from then on out.
Wow.
That's kind of cute, not gonna lie.
Thank
Squaw.
you. It's
Squaw's like your little companion.
exactly. So now I name everything after him.
All right.
Aw.
Wow. That's
Alright.
wholesome.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you.
To keep so that was origin of your tag, and that was a beautiful origin story. What
Appreciate
games
it.
do you play competitively, buddy?
So I'd say that I'm probably most competitive in Dota. I mean, it's the game that I've been playing the most of since middle school. I mean, I started playing Dota, I guess, like a few months after Spwa came to be. And then I also play League with my friends. I don't play it super competitively. I'm not super good at it. I play CSGO, played with UC for a little bit in CSGO. not for super long. But I also play Valorant now. It's been pretty lit. Competed in Cincinnati Hearthstone tournaments for a little bit. Kind of just, whatever I can get my hands on. I just enjoy playing games.
Dope.
Playing games is pretty cool. Not everyone can play games good. Like Stony B, Mike Clark. Trash out Hearthstone.
You're having him on later, aren't you?
I'll say it to his face.
Yeah, he will say it to his face.
Fair enough. I'll send him a message, let him know that he's entering a hostile
he's in the
environment.
community head chat,
Right,
too.
right. I think he already
now.
knows what he's getting himself into.
Fair enough.
The chat is asking for you to show your face.
Oh, dude, I mean, I don't have a camera. I mean, I could get on my laptop, I guess.
That's 0 for 3 right now. That's 0 for 3.
Guys, I'm sorry. You see, if I knew it was going to be video, I would have done this on my laptop. Like, I'm sorry,
fair.
guys. I'm sorry, chat.
We'll
okay.
clarify
You have
next
a-
time.
you have good
We take the
voice.
blame
enough.
this time.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
You took good voice quality over face. It's fine.
Right.
Hey,
So
It is a good mic.
I
I
appreciate
think we
it.
have time for one more question,
Cool.
just to try and keep us on schedule.
Yeah.
What is your favorite professional team or organization?
Oh, man. Okay. All right. So I'm taking
He
you
already
on another
knows.
backstory again, all right? Another
Oh, boy.
backstory.
Going
So-
back in time.
So actually, we are still going back to
Seventh grade.
8th grade Tanner now.
Eighth.
So it's the summer before 8th grade, okay? I had just installed Steam. And I only did it for TF2. I heard somebody talking about TF2 earlier. Fantastic game. And I pull up Steam and I see this gigantic banner on the store page for the International Dota 2 Championships. And I was like, what is Dota 2? What is this? Like, I click on that link, go to a Twitch page, and I see these two teams, Alliance and Native Sincere, battling out at TI3. I had no clue what was going on, zero clue, but I was like, man, that looks like a game I want to play and I want to learn. So I watched the rest of the finals, understood nothing of it, literally nothing of it. But I was super into it. I ended up rooting for Native Sincere. I thought that the casters were super hype whenever they did anything good, so I was like, they're probably the better team, I guess. They ended up losing, but I have followed that team, that organization across every game. They also have a huge CS:GO team. Used to follow Dindy, if anyone recognizes him through Dota 2. And he stayed with them for a while, but Native Sincere, no matter who's on the team or what game they're playing for, that's my team to go for.
That was amazing. That was passionate.
great.
You knew it. You knew it instantaneously.
Absolutely. I have nothing but undying love for Native Sincere.
Man, we love that.
That's what we want.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
stand that.
Absolutely.
Get a spa fan cam, by the way. Just fan.
Bro, I will tweet out a squaw fan cam.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
right?
I
Coming
guess
soon.
if you all have me on again, I'm gonna have to use my laptop, I guess. Like,
Right.
man,
Yeah, man, we'd love to have you back.
We'll
on.
have
I
you
didn't
on
realize it was gonna
specifically
be
to collect
video.
footage.
It's okay. It's my fault. Just impeach me already.
No,
okay?
it's all right. No, it's not your fault, Mika. It's okay. I should have prepared for that.
No. It's okay.
It happens.
It
Fair
does
enough.
happen.
So
All right,
that
Swath.
is.
Thank you
Well-
so much.
Thank you for coming on.
Thank you
Yeah.
all for having me. Good luck with the rest of the podcast.
Many thanks.
Thank you. Have a
Absolutely.
good night.
You too.
Thanks.
So Liam Neeson is.
All right, everyone, spam your frogs. Spam
Mr.
your frog
Liam
emojis.
Neeson. Let's
He's
get
not
some-
here.
Oh,
So
he
we're
was-
just gonna have a.
Wait, no.
No,
he
he
was
is
just
here.
in general.
Where is
Yeah.
he? Why is he in general? Sorry, Frostag. Frostastic, get out.
Uh-oh.
Bye, buddy.
You just killed him.
Leo.
Hey, let's get some frogs in chat, boys.
Liam, please tell me you have a cam. Oh,
Let's
Let's go.
Leo.
1 for 4. Okay.
This was worth it. He came through.
Spam your frogs, everyone.
Oh, shoot. He's really quiet for me. Hold on. I gotta turn him up.
Okay.
I'm here though.
Thanks
Wait,
for
my
calling off work, Liam.
Yeah,
Just for today.
Man, that's big.
that's muted. Oops. Okay.
He's here.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. Reese's here
Reese.
Wow.
with my giant ass poro.
Aw.
pour?
Reese's so chill.
Cute dog.
He just doesn't.
Right.
He's a good boy.
Right. So, speaking of good boys, why is a good boy like you in the esports community?
Haltron, that man. He so funny. We were in a really terrible communications class online, and one of the things he said was he was like, "Oh, I play League of Legends," and like I go to like the Claremont campus, so I'm like, "Oh, he plays for UC," and I was like, "Oh, can I join in and stuff?" And he like immediately friended me on League, and then he sent me the Discord. And he wasn't there that night, but I met like Michael, Thunderbolt, and I met Hakubak, Alex, and then I also met Ryan as well. And like after I told Ryan about it, Ryan was like, "Dude, I love Hal. Hal is so cool," and Hal is cool.
That's a good impersonation.
Yeah, that's my best impersonation I can think of. I'm not really good with impersonations, except I mean I can do like Mika's pretty well. Just go off. Just go off.
That's me. That is me.
Wow. We got to witness that live.
All right.
That's kind
Some
of
difference.
All right. So moving on. What is the origin of your tag, Mr. Liam Neeson?
So it's kind of so when I did mine, it was 3. It started out it's kind of sad how it started out. So when I used to play this game called Samurai Warriors. It's also called Dynasty Warriors. There's 2 different types.
Pog! That's a good name.
So I really liked, my brothers had this thing. Fun fact about me, I have 9 siblings, and we each had this thing where we would pick out characters. We'd be like, "Oh, you're this character, you're this character." And we would grow attached to some of those characters because some of them were actually really cool. And my brother told me I was this really playful character, and his name's, I don't know how to pronounce his last name, so I might butcher it, but it was like Hambi Tanaka or something like that. And he uses like this really cool like shield. It's a weapon that's a shield, but it also has rotating blades, so he could fly around on it. And I was like, "Oh, that's so cool." So my first username was Hambi99. 99 had no reason. I just wanted to put 9s there. I don't know why. But I had to change it because when I started League, and this is going to make League look bad, but when I started League, I was playing with some of my friends, mutual friends, and they started making fun of my name. They're like, "Hey, Hansy." I did not like that. I was like, "Don't, please stop."
It's a weird thing to be called.
And I did not like that, so I was like, okay, I got to change it to something else. So when I got back into League like a year later, I changed it to Bruce Liam because I like Bruce Lee, and that was like a nickname my dad had for me. So I was like, "Oh, that's cool." Then I had to change it again because my best friend didn't like Bruce. And it's not because he didn't say like, "Oh, I didn't like that." He's like, "Bruce, I hate that name." I'm like, "Why?" And his uncle was like really creepy, and I didn't like being called Bruce in game either. I didn't like it when people were like, "Bruce, can you do this?" I'm like, "Okay, I hate this." So then, finally, and this comes back to esports actually, I was playing a game with Mika, Mike, Alex, and Noah. And at one point, I pick up like a quadra, and Mika says in chat, she says, "Is that the real Liam Neeson? Oh my!" And I was like, "You know what? I actually like that." So then I changed it to Liam Neeson. Now, there in both of those was 42, and the reason behind the 42 I have in my gamer tag is because, one, it's a huge inside joke in my family and in my classes. I don't know why, but we just like the number. I don't know why. And then there's also Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. But also, like, anytime I played D&D with my brother, he would always have someone make a mention of 42, and we'd get, like, bonus interaction for the number. Or whenever we see it in public, we just had to point it out and be like, "Oh, there's 42." Like, something like that. It's just funny. And also, the character in League of Legends makes a reference to it. Heimerdinger, he says 42. There's just something about that number. So I also thought that was pretty cool.
Is that just a coincidence?
It is a weird coincidence, but
wow. Yeah. Huh. That's pretty sweet.
Very sweet indeed. Okay.
That's so wholesome.
You want to bust out one more question, Tatsu?
Sure. Pick a number between 1 and 5, buddy.
What?
I always go with 4. I don't know why,
4.
but I like that
Okay.
number.
What's your favorite professional
He
team?
said-
You're not gonna like this answer, but I don't like any of the professional teams. Like, I'm not even into the professional scene. Can I get a reroll?
Not even UC.
I heard UC Splat was going real good.
How about 3? What's 3?
Favorite game to play competitively?
Ooh, so I do like League, but I tend to lean towards Smash Bros a bit.
Good
More
man.
so.
Good man.
Honda Civic's coming soon.
Honda Civic is OP, man. One shot, one kill. I like Smash Bros just because there's problems I have with both of the games though competitively, because as much as I hate gimping strategies, which I know that's a part of the game, like that's a strategy, but it annoys the hell out of me when people are able to abuse it so well. I'm like, damn it, because I can't do it. I'm not good at it, and I don't like doing it because I feel like I've played people and I get scared because I piss them off when I do it.
That's part of the experience.
But with League, I like it because I feel like the champions that I like to play require, at least from my perspective, some kind of skill. I like playing Akali, and I know a lot of people are gonna flame me for that, but like I feel like she is very skill expressive and she's fun to play. So yeah, I'd say Smash or League competitively, because at least I have some kind of brain to play them.
Great.
Sweet.
And, just because you said Smash, I will give you one bonus question.
Oh.
One bonus question. What is your favorite flavor of ice cream?
Ooh.
Really hard. It's a tie between... See, I like caramel as a topping because my mom makes really, really good salted caramel. So I would have to say it's a tie between like mocha or coffee flavored ice cream with cookie dough ice cream, because cookie dough is super good, especially Graders. Like if
You
it's
can't go
Graders,
wrong with that.
you're gonna go even a tier higher.
I don't like
Well,
those
there you have it,
chocolate
folks.
chips, but that's just me.
I
The chocolate
actually do.
chips?
I like
Yeah,
them.
it is just you.
They're too
weirdo.
big. Like a little smaller. Come on, they're chunks.
Listen, I'll say it. That Bearcat ice cream, it's overrated.
It
What
is.
Bearcat ice
It's
cream?
good.
I think-
It's good.
It sounded good in theory. It sounded
What
really good in
Bearcat
theory.
ice cream?
I'm not a fan
The
of
cookies were
Fiona
just
ice
way too
cream.
big.
My mom likes the Fiona ice cream, but I don't like it.
I don't like peanuts, so. You know.
Same.
I'm allergic.
Oh.
Right, well,
So you don't like them
thanks
then?
for... Nope.
Oh.
There is a time I went to get pad thai because I was really hungry, and then I knew it was covered in peanuts. I was like, maybe if I eat really fast,
Right.
I won't have a reaction. Proceeded to be in pain for the next 24 hours, but it was worth it. The food was good.
Hey, I'm glad.
Yeah,
But-
right?
Yeah, but thank you to Liam for coming on.
Can we get another look at that dog? Before
He
Tasty.
left.
Cam?
Ah,
He left. He ran
He
away.
left.
it's okay. We
Oh,
treasured
he
the
said-
moments
he said,
that we
I
had.
hate Evan.
Yeah, he skirted out because I gave him some of these like really good treats my sister gave me, and
Oh, yeah.
I gave him one to sit there for a bit, and then I was talking to you guys, and he's like, "You don't have any treats. I'm leaving." And he just skirted out. He was done.
Well, we are going to have to bring in the next person. So once again, thank you for
Thank you,
coming
Liam.
on.
See you
Thank
guys.
you.
Hope to hear
Later.
from you again.
Come by.
Bye.
Alright. This time we're gonna get the actual next person in here.
Let's go.
What's good, fantastic?
Fantastic.
Face cam? Any face cammers?
A fellow exec member too, rocking the Shinx
Right?
profile picture.
True. You
Alex?
talking?
Alex.
Can't hear you, buddy.
He's
Hello?
great.
There we go.
Oh,
Oh,
there we
Hi,
are.
buddy.
Mic was not plugged in. I can do face cam. Just give me a sec to set it up.
Oh my god.
Pog. 2 for
2
5.
for 5.
We're on a streak now.
Can we ban K-pop in the chat?
Um,
I'm not a mod.
K-pop on
Evan, if you
podcast. No, K-pop
uh,
bad.
What
can
the
you mod
heck,
me? Can
guys?
you mod me so I can ban K-pop?
Yeah, say something in
Stop.
chat and I'll mod you.
Smile. Alright. But anyways, we got Frostastic on here.
Yeah, I don't know why it's not working. It's got I literally it literally works if I open the camera app on Windows.
Huh.
But
Do you have it open still?
on Windows, yeah.
Probably close that because I don't think it can run at the same time.
Maybe. Yeah,
Right.
preview works when I test it. So let me just redo it again. There it goes. Cool.
Dude, I'm
Right,
Indian
there you
tech support. Wow.
Wow. It's like real text.
Right.
I don't know
Anyway.
why. I don't know why it's flipped on Discord. That's weird.
It's fine. But
Whatever.
I do have one question about your tag.
Oh my gosh! Wait, I just noticed all the score bunnies back there.
Yeah, no. So the tall one's a bootleg my friends found. They thought it was hilarious, and then the other one's
Nice.
a polka doll.
Nice.
All right.
That's
So
cute.
I do have one question because your name is Frostastic and you have a Pokemon Abby. Does it have anything to do with Frostlass whatsoever?
Ah.
Okay. Was quite the reach, but tell us the origin of your tag.
So, do you want like multiple tags or just the one I have currently?
I can
one you
wait.
have current-
Okay. You take all.
Yeah,
the time you
actually,
need.
take all his time.
Wow.
Take all his time. You're the
You are an
boss.
exec. You got voted
I've
in.
only got one before it, and it's really bad. So
Oh,
you know
lay
my
it on
name
us.
is Alex, Alex, right? So take it Alez.
Alex.
Killer. Al is the killer. Oh baby, I sure was a 7-year-old back then. Let's go.
Dang.
The edge. Ouch.
It was
The
so
edge.
bad.
Man.
But no, Frostastic. Oh god, I must have been like 12 or so, and I was like, you know, that old name's really bad, and I was gonna play APB Reloaded, back whenever that was. And I'm like, I'm gonna be playing with people I met online and had been doing stuff with via like forums. And I didn't want them to like see this cringy old name. I'm like, God, that
Right.
sounds just. I've been meaning to change it for a while. It's terrible. It's literally my name with one letter change for a Z of all things, and then the killer. And I'm like, oh my God. So I wanted it to be like Frost or something. I don't know. I liked cold weather, I guess. I don't know. But that was taken, and so I need a fantastic idea. Wait a minute, Frostastic. It's fantastic, and Frost. It's like it blew my mind. I'm like, what?
Some of the best ones just like don't even have
They
that
just
much thinking
happen.
behind them. They just happen.
And since then, there's been a couple of iterations. We got Frosty Nips, Frosty Snips, which is just Frosty's Nips, and then cool. Okay, so I'm actually gonna take away the screen, Kim, because I want to like show you some emails that I got from Blizzard
Ooh.
Entertainment.
Wait, they had an issue with your name?
Yeah, so I played Overwatch, right? So before I tell you,
sorry.
I was in the beta, 2016, everything. Look, okay, so if you look at this email,
Oh
May
shoot.
8th, 2018, the battle tag has been found in violation of the naming policy 2 years after the game came out and had to be changed. So I got this email, yeah. And then December of that year, I got another email. So what I did is, so it's Frosty Nips, FrostYNIPPS. So I changed the S at the back to a Z.
Frosty
so
Nibs.
Nips. Now, in December of that year, so 6 months later, we have another problem with your username. After being accepted, so I changed the other S to a Z. But the cool thing behind this one, it has a story. We were in the middle of an Overwatch. I was on the UC Overwatch team when this happened. I got booted from the game because of this. Like, I couldn't log into my account or anything. It was like there was an error or something.
Wow.
And so I had to I just couldn't play that night. And then the next day I saw this email. I'm like, are you kidding me? This is insane.
Unfortunate.
So
He's got the receipts too. Like,
yeah, no, I pulled up the email
Blizzard.
5 minutes before this because I'm like, this has a story. I need to tell this. Everyone needs to know that Blizzard ruined one of our Overwatch matches, and that's why that's why we can't win anything. You know, just this one
Yeah.
match.
seriously.
Wow.
There was a Blizzard rep that came to UC to talk about like game development. I was like, sure, I'll go. And then I decided to not go and went to a Smash tournament instead.
As
Ended
you
up
do.
feeling worse. Yeah, and then like I got banned for 8 hours last week because I game share with my friend who wants to play Spider-Man on my account. If I don't text him I'm playing Overwatch, he will every time log on during a comp game at the most important part.
No.
It's happened so many times that I got an 8-hour ban. And I'm
Wow.
like, shit, why would you do this to me?
Dang.
You hate
That's-
to see it, honestly.
You hate to be it, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
All right.
That's all my usernames. I haven't really changed since then. Just other iterations, or like you just have a dumb inside meme. Like if I go through my Steam account, insert some slur plus some variation of my
What?
name here
There we go.
that
How's
people
that?
called me because they get mad at the video game.
Naturally.
I see.
Speaking of the
Gamer
video
moments.
game, how's Rocket League treating you these days?
I don't play it too often. I'm okay at it. Like,
Yeah.
okay, so when I say I'm not okay at things, it's because I try to base things off like professional scenes. Like if I go look at my stats, I think I looked at them a week ago and I was like in the top 10 percentile in at least every ranked category. Whereas
There we
like where with like Rumble, I'm in the top 2% because that's the only game that I even play anymore. Like why did they put that?
Oh.
Why did they put that to a rank? I don't know. But like no, the people on the Rocket League team like outshine me like crazy, so I only play it casually with the few people that still play it. I don't know.
That's fair.
Alright.
It's a lot of fun.
So, what's your favorite professional team then?
Like
Esports
organization?
wise. Yeah.
Football.
Team-
I don't know. I don't really follow like specific teams. I just follow the games. If I had to pick one, when I was really into CS:GO, I followed Virtus Pro just because I loved Pasha Biceps. That's it. If
we
you don't
go.
really know, he was just this European guy who would call like no matter what the situation, he was like my brother. He was just the most friendly buff man alive, and I thought he was great. So I was just a fan of him. Other than that, I think I have a Navi hoodie from when I went to one CS:GO tournament.
Nice.
But other than that,
Nice.
I don't really have any like stickers or anything I can think of. No.
Right. So, I do have a bonus question for you.
Okay.
Different question than the ice cream one. If you are playing a game of rock paper scissors, what is your instinctive like hand to throw?
Scissors.
Oh,
All right, take
you
notes, guys.
hesitate.
Right hand or left hand? Right hand or left hand?
Hello?
Right hand.
Right hand. Okay.
Do people play rock paper scissors with their left hands?
Yes.
I mean, if you're left-handed, I'd imagine.
Yikes!
Weirdo.
All right, well, thanks for popping on, Alex.
Yeah, no, thanks for having me.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
Of course.
Right. So I do think that was our last guest.
Oh,
What
yeah.
about Mike?
Who?
Yeah. The one who's
Michael
taking care of your
Clark.
dog.
Yeah, right.
Whoa.
Sounds like
We
The one, who I,
might as well get
the
Luna.
one who I was talking to when you pulled me up, and then it was the wrong person, and then I'm like,
He's-
oh god,
Oh.
I'm like, I missed like a minute of what you're talking about.
He's
Oh,
sitting
he
in the
was going
community
on?
head chat right
Oh,
now.
yeah.
I see him. Pull
Yeah, he's
that
gonna
boy
show
in.
off Luna, so I mean,
Oh my gosh, another webcam.
more like an iPhone cam.
Oh, come on, Mike. Well, either way.
I'll drag him in. All right.
Thanks,
Thank you
Alex.
for joining.
Thank you,
Yep.
Alex.
Thanks for having me. Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
I'll get
All right,
this
Mike.
in there.
All right,
What
Mike.
Mike Clark. He's here.
Mike.
What's up?
All right, Mike. We're just going to get the bonus question right out the way. Why are you
I-
bad at
Yeah.
Hearthstone?
I'm not. I get Diamond
Yes, you
5
are.
every season I actually play.
No.
You're the one who's bad.
No, you.
You-
Oh my god!
Tatsu,
I literally
Tatsu,
did
you're
everything
the
you told me
one-
to do. Okay, gotta
No,
serve
number
him for this.
one.
All right, so he's slandering
just
me
mu-
right
you
now.
just
He's
muted him.
muted. He's server muted. Okay, listen here.
He
Listen,
muted him.
He told me every card to play, and I said I don't think we should because we'll
This is
just
an
leave.
abuse of power.
The sky looks
That
nice.
is actually false.
Not
Mainly
false.
because
talk
you
about that Overwatch
listened
game?
to what I said for half the game, and then the other half of the game, when things went down south, I was like, okay, this is how we make a comeback. And you're like, hell no, I'm not listening to you. And you did some dumb
Because
shit,
you
and
put
that's why
us
we
in that
lost.
situation in the first place.
Sometimes decks work like that, okay? Sometimes
Oh my
they work
God.
like that.
All
I saw
right,
Cody
buddy.
was in here earlier. How was that?
Kobe's
It was great.
amazing.
It went well, yeah.
Hey, he's a cool dude.
Oh my. He's at the dog park.
We're at the dog park.
Yeah, he
We're
is.
chilling.
I wasn't
All
ready
right,
for
big
that.
show.
So while
As you
you're
can see,
showing
there are many
cats
dogs.
and while you're
Luna's so
showing
big
cats
now.
and the dogs, what got you into esports, buddy?
All right, well, been playing Melee for about 5 years. Been a TO for the last 3.
Can you point at the dogs, not the grass thing?
They
You know,
move
I'm
fast.
monologuing and telling a story. You're gonna get what you get, okay? So anyway,
We're lucky he's using webcam at all.
and you damn right you are.
True.
So
Hey, language. This is
So,
a
yeah,
this is a PG-7 screen. stream?
Oh, I'm sorry. A stream named The Podcast is PG. That's okay.
Oh
All
my god.
Anyway, so played Smash for 5, TO'd the last 3. TO'd the last 3. Been a part of UC stuff for the past 2 in varying capacities, whether that be UC Esports or UC Smash. I helped TO UC Smash for a bit while I was TOing Melee for like the Cincinnati region. Ran a regional that had 135 people at it for only Melee, which is saying something because Melee itself is a very small scene compared to Ultimate these days.
Good game.
Not necessarily. We just got Ultimate. We just basically
Dude, the online that just came out for.
Oh, dude, it's better than Ultimate. It's better
It is
than
better than
Ultimate.
Ultimate. It is
It's actually
better
kind
than
of insane.
Ultimate.
Alright,
Actually
I'm gonna
disappointing.
I'm gonna switch back here so I don't disappoint the viewers.
Wait, you're not.
The
You
stony
weren't
beard.
disappointing anyone.
You weren't disappointed.
Anyway,
Not typing Pog in the chat.
well, I'm glad to hear it. Anyway, so
He doesn't
all that
care.
shit,
He doesn't care.
helped out with UC Smash for a little bit before becoming president. Then, after Tuesday becoming president, basically revitalized the Ultimate scene. Became a TO for both Smash games. Was treasurer for UC Esports. Then was basically just president of UC Smash for a year, going on my second year. But then we needed a vice president, and I became vice president of the club for a little bit. So yeah, varying capacities basically, but mainly Smash. And then I learned the other esports by the ropes and just kind of knowing what to look for in a community. Also helped out in all-bit events with Mika and other parties. Helped out at a few like major grassroots tournaments for Smash, mainly Big House, Full Bloom, and a little bit of before I met you, a little bit of other tournaments like Super Smash Con, and also there's one other, and I'm totally blanking on it. Anyway, yeah, there's a lot of just tournament running and stuff. Anyway, back to the dogs, I guess.
So how big is the big house?
Big House is pretty big.
Not an actual
Is
house,
it?
by the way. Not
It's about-
an actual house.
1,900 in terms of players and attendees on Smash.gg. I'd have to estimate probably 2,200 when you take into account that other people just help out and run the event. You have a lot of behind-the-scenes crew that don't register on Smash.gg.
That is a big house.
Which, yeah, it is a very big house. In terms of Smash events, probably like, I don't have the numbers, but probably 3rd or 4th biggest in the year. Biggest Midwest tournament by far, though, for sure. But yeah,
All right.
the big
What
house is pretty
a-
big.
What a background story. All right.
Mhm.
Tell us the origin of Stony P.
All right,
Stony-
well,
I think you mean
see,
Stony B?
Well, here's the thing, Tatsu, and you're going to learn this real quick when you become president of UC Smash.
Uh-oh.
You know, in the middle of a match, people are going to come up to you and be like, okay, Mike, how do I report the score? In your case, they're going to be like, hey, Tatsu, how do I report the score?
Oh
And
no,
you're
it's
just
already
gonna
happened to me,
And
buddy.
you're-
It's
well,
already
yes,
happened
but like,
to
let
me.
me tell the story anyway. And you're gonna be like, you're just gonna sit there and you'd be like, okay, you do this while you're in the middle of like a comboing somebody, and then inevitably, instead of getting a 0 to death, you just drop the combo and then you get 0 to death instead. And you're just really angry about it because it's like, okay, can they not see that you're in the middle of something, and can they not see that, oh hey, you're both a player and a TO, and you need to balance those responsibilities properly instead of just expecting that my time and energy is always on the people. Granted, I love the people, but not when the people come up to me during a tournament set and like yell at me to do something. Now that's just rude.
Don't yell at Mike. Moral of the
Anyway,
story.
Neither
so
in the entirety of Bearcat Clash.
so after just being annoyed enough by like not being able to like focus mid set, even with headphones on, I decided, all right, screw it, I'm gonna play Puff because Puff is a joke character, and if I beat anybody with Puff, I can at least feel good about myself in the respect that, oh hey, I'm playing a secondary in tournament, and I just beat a few kids at it who, I guess,
little
this
babies.
validates.
So
It
you like to beat
validates
up
the
kids.
it validates the ego in me enough that I don't feel so bad about losing with my main character because of some dumb crap sometimes. Granted,
Fair.
nowadays a lot of the players have been on the come up and have increased in skill quite a bit to the point where I can't really use that excuse anymore. But at the time, it was more just a ego-saving mechanism in a way, you know?
Mm.
Yeah. Nothing really like big about that. Just I played Puff, and people just got really mad about it because for a while people were like, not bad, but they were not at a skill level enough to the point where they could beat it, and they just started to hype it up. And I'm just like, guys, I'm just playing Puff. It's like my tertiary character. Come on.
Cheery,
just-
not
if you're
even
getting-
It's
secondary.
If
no
you're getting
DK.
rested, that's your own damn fault.
That's fair.
Yeah.
What about
to
Stony
all.
B though, the original?
Yeah.
Yikes. Yikes.
All right, that's a little
Yikes.
beyond the PG spectrum. If you guys would like the story,
is
I'll
that
feel free.
literally? Is that?
Yeah.
Oh,
All
okay.
right, she's
What?
going to the mud. I gotta go stop her.
What do you
Luna.
mean?
Wait,
Oh, no, Mike's about
she's
to
found
die.
the mud. There's a mud pit. There's a
Wait,
mud
She
pit
found them.
there?
Well, yeah, it just rained.
What do you mean
she found
Stony
them.
B isn't PG?
Are you
What
not
do
in the
you
other
mean?
field?
No, we're on the big field.
Mike, when
whose
did you
bright
get
idea
that?
was that?
When did you get that
It's
tag?
everyone's bright idea. Okay, so
I just
back in
want to
my
know
day,
the time.
2015, 2016, back when I was in the
Wow.
middle of like saving money
He
for
was an
school
adult.
and getting
Yeah, I
back
guess
into
Mike
it.
is kind
Oh,
of.
now her paws are muddy, dude. I'm so mad.
I mean, rather her be her paws than
Her
Well,
jaw.
she.
That white dog.
Well-
That white dog's asking for it.
Oh, that
Oh,
white dog
whoa!
seems very friendly. Hey, out, no.
Hey,
Out of the mud.
What is happening
it's
here?
fine.
Sorry about this. I'm not
This
trying
wasn't
to-
supposed to
I
happen.
have
I'll bring her over here.
whiplash.
all right.
Yeah, I got it. Hey, oh, Luna, what the heck? Okay.
Who's
Sorry
the
about
Who's
that.
the other person? Like, are you just like talking out loud next to this other person?
Yeah.
That is correct, yes.
Oh, she said, "Hey, guys."
She's
She laid
like,
down.
hey, I got mud on my nose, I got mud on my paws, I'm just gonna lay here, and I'm gonna make Dad real mad about it.
All right. So,
You freaking brat. Anyway, do you want the story behind it? Because I will say it. So,
I'm indifferent.
okay, so back in my time playing Smash starting out, the best way to get good at Smash is, there was a place in Dayton, mainly like a community house, basically, where a bunch of people would come together and play. And essentially, that place, a little bit of a trap house, not gonna lie. There was a lot of drinking, a lot of smoking, a lot of smoking the stuff that's not PG oriented. And
The Stony P.
Yeah, so a synonym for being out of your gourd basically is stony baloney. Like I'm stony baloney right now, right? So essentially, eventually, like we're playing doubles, me and my friends up from Dayton, cool guys, don't get me wrong, and like I made a comment just like, dude, after making a sick combo and everyone's being like, hey Mike, that was sick, good shit, and like I'm on the come up, I feel good about myself, but I'm also like off of my gourd right now. You are the worst. Get out of here.
is that what they said?
Peta?
They
Someone
said
called
you're
Peta?
the worst. Go home.
No, that's Luna.
And then Mike went home and cried and said, "I'll come back with a better tag." And then he came back with Stony B.
And melee players, they're pretty behind the times. They still use Facebook and all that. So I put out
Old.
a thread, and I was like, hey guys, I need to figure out my tag, because at that point I just used a bunch of meme names in my tag. I use Latucan. If you remember old school I'm a Cutie Pie streams, you would spam Latucan has arrived in the Twitch chat,
Oh yeah.
And
That
then
was
Dong
old.
also, and I would play Donkey Kong, because raise your dongers, Twitch emotes and shit like that. Hey.
Hello.
Sorry. Anyway, the point being is one of my friends was like, dude, you should name yourself Stony Baloney. And I was like, bet. And, went with Stony B for short. And that's the story.
There we go.
Yeah,
Awesome.
indeed. Not much behind it. The adding of P or M or any other character name after which is just something the community came up with after the fact.
It's just BS.
She
honestly.
really wants to get in this mud hole, and I really don't want her to. Chat,
All right.
type 1 in chat if you really don't want Luna to get into the mud. Type 2 in
No,
chat
she-
if you really want me to hate myself and for her to get into the mud.
Let's
Oh,
go
we
to
get
let
to
her
go
have her
date.
fun.
Dang. Oh my god. Hello.
Don't tell.
Well, it looks
don't
like
tell
Luna
my
has
chat
some
what
friends
to do.
now.
Also, I
Right,
think we're
so-
like 30 seconds behind chat, so but it's
Okay,
whatever.
gotcha. Oh, whoa. Hey.
Can we show them?
Alright,
Okay. All right. Well, buddy.
I
Thanks
think we're
for
gonna call it
coming
there
on.
if that's okay. I appreciate
Thanks.
the
Yeah,
time.
thanks for tuning in,
coming
Mike.
on.
I hope you got some quality content there, and I'm gonna
We'll
check
just,
my dog now.
All right. So while Mike fends off the evildoers,
Yeah.
just going
We're-
to disconnect you to help you out.
Sounds good.
Adios,
Have a
buddy.
good night, guys.
Later, Mike.
Don't tell me what to do in my own podcast. Okay.
That was
Wow.
funny.
So assertive. We did it, guys.
We did it. All right.
Woo!
Now, time for it. I'm not ending at 8:15. We get to end at 8:30 though, because we got Twitter.
Oh, true.
All right. So
Oh, there's
this
Twitter
is gonna
stuff?
be this. All right, we're gonna. This is the speed round. We're just gonna rate a tag 1 through 10, and
Okay.
if there's a story, I'll read the story. Okay. So, number 1, it says, "Tell us the story behind your tag. We're interested and ready to listen." That was the prompt. Professor Timbo responds, "It's an acronym."
Let's go,
not
Professor.
an
Wait,
acronym.
for what?
It's not. It's not an acronym. He
I'm gonna
just
say
said that
3
to say
for
it.
creativity.
I'm gonna say 2 because Timbo's not even his name.
And Timbo was his name-o.
Yeah. We got a response from Luke Ladderwalker saying they got it from the one and only @Kickner and can't be more blessed. Gonna give that a 6 for some inspiration.
Yeah.
Go team.
Give it a 6. Yeah.
Yeah. @Katane said joined a sniping clan in the Call of Duty when he was 15 called Feel Sniping. So I made the tag Feel Contained and Contained stuck. I'm gonna give that a 6 because I don't like Call of Duty that much.
I'm gonna give it a 7 because good for you. You can aim.
I'm gonna be a
All right.
centralist and give it a 6.5. For both reasons.
Very cool. Alright, so then we got Air Hydrant responding. Falcos were everywhere at the start of Ultimate Online. They would get overconfident in Falco's high jumps. They couldn't see me deploy a hydrant off screen. Called it an air hydrant. Well, I think that's just a hydrant in the air. But yeah, I'm gonna give that an 8 because the Falco clip is funny.
Yeah, I'll give it an 8.5. Great
Yep.
memes by Air Hydrant. Big fan.
Alright. Ryan Stringer himself responded, in middle/high school, people called me String Bean, so I just owned it. Got 8 likes, the most likes in the thread. Yeah.
Nice.
Go and get that solid 11 out of 10. Great guy, great man, great originality. Taking a bullying nickname into something positive and affirmative. What a guy, what a dude.
Are you looking at the hashtag or the replies to the tweet, by the way?
Oh, just the replies to the tweet.
Did people
Okay,
actually
cool.
respond to the hashtag?
Nope.
We'll get there.
We'll get there. Alright. Tristan, Frank Pizza, the ultimate community head, responded, Frank Pizza was the only player to miss any of the shots by the Celtics.
Come on,
I'll
Frank.
give that a 10. I'll give that a 10.
Give that an 8 because I don't support losers.
I give it a 9. I like his profile picture.
True.
I like
It
his
is pretty
pizza
cute.
pics.
His what?
Yeah, his pizza pics.
Pizza pics.
It's not what I heard.
Oops.
Not.
Yikes.
Don't tell Mike.
Hey, Mike, come get your woman. Dubos responds, inside joke between him and a friend, but he also wanted a name to call his own, as opposed to basing it off of something people would know. Makes sense. Gonna give that a 4 for ambiguity.
Ambiguity?
Not being clear.
Mhm.
Thank you. Ambiguity.
What's the inside
Alright.
joke, though? I gotta know the
Did not-
context.
It's not an inside joke if it's known to outside people, dummy.
Yeah, we're outsiders. Feels
Good
bad.
book, by the way.
You don't know that.
Alright. A loser said, saw this username on the website when he was young, remembered it 3 years later, and used it for his Pokemon Showdown account. It's just stuck ever since.
Kofi
don't
named
give that-
himself... Sorry, I'm looking ahead.
That's fine. Hey, Kofi's is a trick.
From Gumball, dude? Hey,
Yes.
man. Who's
Not
Larry
even
Needlemeyer?
spelled the same. He's only the best character in the amazing world of Gumball. Sakudo said that he's a weeb. Sasuke,
I love
Sakura, Naruto, Sakudo.
10, 10, 10.
That's literally just the ship name for Sakura and Naruto. Like,
Is
but everyone
Kofi
thinks I'm shipping in Naruto Sakura anyways. Yeah, you're weird.
is Kofi as depressed as Larry Needlemeyer?
Yes.
Kofi, do you need to talk?
He'll be happy when he takes the set off me in offline Smash.
Is it gonna happen?
Nope.
All right. Sakuto.
Sorry, buddy. My happiness before yours. Smile.
Hey, it happens.
Riff responded, first tag was cause when I first started competing, someone couldn't pronounce my name and ended up calling me Serge, and it stuck. Riff is cause in the past year I rekindled my love for music and guitar playing, and I wanted a new fresh tag. Guitar riff. I get it. Gonna give it that a 10 because I do love me some good music.
Hell yeah.
Nobody, BLM, ACAB responded, thought it would be funny for someone to have to go up to Tio and say, nobody beat me 3-0, sort of salt in the wound.
He did it just
it's-
for
it's
Smash Bros.
Yeah, it's an even more salt in the wound when you beat the TO and then
Oof.
tell them that you won 3-2 while screaming in their ear. Thanks, buddy. Go
Do
and
you
get
do
that
that,
one on
Tatsu?
8. What?
Do you do that?
Nope.
Huh. It
Maybe.
just seemed like a really specific example, is all.
Yes, very specific. Couldn't be me, though. Wouldn't know if that happened to me, though.
I just wanted to make sure, is all.
Yeah. Momsa, goated community member, by the way, said
Love Momsa.
her son Fritos came up with it for her since she likes Amsa the player. Me personally, the capitalization makes me think of mimosa, which I thought is what it was for. Braden Miller said it's literally my name. There was a tweet the other day that said if your tag is just your name, you're a coward. So,
Oof.
you know, quoting that tweet, that's tough. It is a nice name, though. Liam, the greatest song ever written by the worst, but the O is a 6. I almost said the circle.
I mean, is it not?
I mean, true. We already read Kofi's Larry Nielmeyer from Gumball, but, you know, felt like changing the Y to an I for some reason to make himself quirky.
Kofi do be quirky, though.
He do. Blaze from Dayton says 2 words. Fireflower. Your tag's 1 word.
No, he said fire flower.
Nope, his tag.
He didn't say his tag was 2. Hello?
But you're using 2 words to describe 1 word. You could have just said fire. I'm like, makes sense.
No.
Gonna give that a -3 out of 10 for being
Wow.
weird.
I have to give it a negative
Hey.
13 to bump it back up.
True.
Or wait,
Negative,
I mean
negative
positive. I said negative.
Alright, Simon says, used to play too much Shaman in World of Warcraft to the point where my tag was Shaman 25. Picked up Overwatch. Discovered the Koreans are better at games. Stereotype. Kind of a yikes. Put Shaman 25 into Google Translate and gave me Simon 25 back.
There you go.
We don't perpetuate stereotypes. Kind of wish I read that
No,
before saying
not
it
at
out
all.
loud. But, yeah. Alright, so that was everything in the thread. Go and
Wow.
check the
Thanks for
hashtag
replying,
one
guys.
Yeah.
Thanks for replying. We love the feedback.
It wasn't feedback.
Or
We love the participation.
participation. That's what I meant. Okay.
It's practically the same word.
Exactly.
Synonymous, yeah.
Yeah. Also, shout out to the guy that DM'd us on Twitter and was like, "Hey, I want to get into UC CS:GO. You guys have like a Discord or anything for your community members?" I'm like, I didn't want to be rude. I'm like, it's our pinned tweet.
Oops.
But hey, now you guys know.
Now you know.
Yeah.
Hey, if you guys watching the stream don't know, we have a Discord server. You all
True.
know.
Pog.
Hey. So, I think that's it for right now. Thank you to everyone who signed up to be a guest. It was very
Yes.
Pog champion to talk to you.
Thank you, everyone who tuned in, took the time to watch a show called the POGcast.
Yeah.
Very poggers.
Honestly,
Yeah.
we
I was
really
going-
went off.
We
really did.
We really went off. I was going to stream after this, but like I'm kind of tired.
I'm
just
tired
gonna
as
lay in
well.
my bed.
Same.
I have to work at 8 tomorrow, so in
Imagine
12
having
hours.
a job. Imagine having a job.
How did you pay
Anyways.
for those 2 copies of Xenoblade then?
I saved up money.
Oh, that's fair.
Where's Tatsu's OnlyFans?
All right, so thanks for tuning in to the show, guys. We'll be
Private
here
Twitter, buddy.
same time next week, 7 p.m.
Shout out
EST. We don't know what we're going to be talking about yet, but we'll be talking about something for sure. So be sure to tune
follow
in.
the Twitter at UC Esports. Yeah.
I've been Evan. You can follow me on Twitter at animated_e.
You'll find me.
She's around.
Nope, we won't. She's blocked. Banned from Twitter.
Uh-oh.
It
I'm
happens.
the worst enemy.
Yeah, she promotes Ahigao Bearcat on.
Okay, so we'll see you guys next week. See you later.
Bye.
Sorry,
Bye.
no potato. Bye.